All right, so it's Monday morning. It's about 4:45, and we are getting ready to head to Seattle for our honeymoon. So, hope you enjoy. All right, here we go. We're getting picked up.
Hey.
Mom's picking us up.
She still has her pajamas on.
Colleen's in the back. You can't see her.
Nope. I'm in the void.
There she is. Hey. We're up to the airport. So we're on the plane and getting ready to go to Chicago. There's Colleen. So we just left Jeff and Silvano. They were on the first part of the trip with us from Muskegon to Chicago. They brought us up to the Delta Lounge, which was pretty sweet.
Not Delta, United Airlines.
United is even better. They brought us to the United suite, or the swanky place where they had water that had two different kinds of citrus fruits in it.
Fancy business people stuff.
Fancy business, a lot of dudes.
A lot of dudes.
All dudes. So now we're at the terminal waiting to board the plane to Seattle. Next time we check in, we'll be in Seattle. So we're in Seattle now. I haven't updated since we left Chicago. We made it to the airport, got an Uber to the Airbnb that we're staying at. We just dropped our bags off. We couldn't check in yet. Now we're walking to lunch to a place called Geraldine's. It says they've got good breakfast, but they got good lunch too. So we're gonna check that out and hit up a Walgreens for some things that we need, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Woo, Seattle!
Woo, Seattle!
We walk out of Geraldine's and we find our first Starbucks. First Seattle Starbucks. Oh yeah! This is the outside of the Winston house. This is our Airbnb. Oh, there's Colleen. Hi, Colleen.
Hi.
We're just waiting for the owner right now. We're gonna check in and probably be pretty sweet. Today it's day 2. Last night we went to a place called Unicorn for dinner. It's kind of wild, kind of crazy. I didn't get any video in there because it was kind of dark, but the food was nuts, and the atmosphere was really kind of funky, like a carnival. Yeah, it was kind of weird. And downstairs was a bar called Narwhal. They were like all the same place, and Narwhal had karaoke last night. It had a bunch of pinball machines, and then we came back to our Airbnb and like immediately crashed because we'd been up for like 20 hours at that point. This morning we're going to Pike Place. We're going to do a Pike Place tour. Then we're going to do the Museum of Pop Culture. We're going to do the Seattle Aquarium today. And then we're going to try and find dinner downtown by Pike Place somewhere. So hopefully we get some good stuff. Did a really cool walking tour of Pike Place, and it was like a food tour, so we got to experience a bunch of the different places that serve food at Pike Place Market. Now we're going to head to the Seattle Aquarium. So we just left the aquarium, and now we are at MoPop, the Museum of Pop Culture. Check it out. Look how cool this building is. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's just one side of it. Each side has like a different facade. Pretty excited to check this place out. What do you think, Colleen? Are you excited to check it out?
I'm so excited.
So excited. All right, let's go. which was really awesome. It's a lot of fun there. We came to the Chihuly Glass Museum. A lot of really cool, like, blown glass sculptures, huge things. Check out some of the shots that I got from there. So we left Chihuly Glass Center and we're outside and noticed that Colleen's credit card number got bit. So we took a little time, figured out what we were doing there. Luckily I have funds as well, so we'll be okay. It just sucks. Everything else has been great so far. So we made our way over to dinner. We are at, what's this place called? McMenamin's. It's an Irish, English Queen Anne style pub if you look. So we're gonna have some dinner now, and hopefully we'll be in a better mood, but otherwise everything's great, right?
Yeah.
See that? You heard it from her. Okay, so it's Wednesday. We had kind of a low-key evening last night after the credit card debacle. But we got it all squared away. We're all good. We're still here in Seattle. It's, like I said, it's Wednesday today. We are gonna go on an underground tour of the city that's under the ground. Underground, pretty self-explanatory. We're by this cool park. It's like right in the middle of the city. So, it's pretty interesting. Hi, Colleen. Colleen's got her coffee and a croissant, and we're about to go.
1 story to 2 stories of max, often sinking in the mush. They dissipate in the mush. They didn't care. They built another one. There was more wood. All right. So there was ground floor was there. Ground floor is there. In fact, that sky was above us. This room is where we had the greatest number, quantity of strange photographs of what might be ghosts. If you have a camera, shoot to your right. You might get lucky. Don't be heading up and out. Right this way. All the tough stuff is over. Everything else will go faster and easier. Here we go. If you have a camera, shoot to your right. You might get lucky. Don't be heading up and out. Right this way. All the tough stuff is over.
Okay, so we had lunch at a place called Red Star Tacos, and they were great. And now we're waiting at the tattoo shop. So we'll see what comes out of that. Alright, so we finished up with our tattoos. We're both good. We'll show you some of those photos later. Now we're about to jump on the Argosy Harbor cruise. So we're going to go out on the water. It's going to be pretty sweet. Water! Water! Days we kind of bummed around and saw a few other things, got our tattoos, we ordered delivery pizza to the Airbnb, which was kind of cool. We are now at the airport in Seattle. We're at SeaTac, heading back to Chicago O'Hare and then Muskegon. Alright, we landed in Chicago. It was a good flight from Seattle. Now we're just waiting a few minutes and then we're going to board the flight to get back to Muskegon and home. Here we come. Are you ready to see the kitties?
Yes.
Yes, they're waiting.
They
They're
are.
waiting in the window.
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Little kitties.